So, you guys really enjoyed that CM Punk career video, and it did way better than I thought it was going to. So we're going to run it back, but at this time we're doing it with Kimbo Slice. Now, we're on UFC 3 because he isn't in 2, and I just didn't want to do it on 5. I am doing this on Pro because legendary difficulty on this game is bullshit. When Mirko Krokop is spamming judo throws instead of head kicks, that's where I gotta draw the line. Apart from that, same rules apply as last time. It has to be on one of the harder difficulties, and I can't restart a fight if I lose. Last time, to make it more fun, I gave Punk a bunch of crazy kicks and shit, just because it was fun. But for Kimbo, I won't really be doing that. Now, of course, I'll upgrade him, but I wouldn't really be giving him some like crazy moves. We're gonna be straight boxing here. In real life, Kimbo Slice ended his career with a record of 5 wins and 2 losses, 1 no contest. My only real goal here is to win the heavyweight title and finish with a positive record. So, in the world of Dashi Games, let's do this shit! We begin our career not on the Ultimate Fighter anymore, but in the WFA. Now, I covered what the WFA was in my Undisputed Series review, cheap plug. The game immediately throws into a fight that doesn't even last a full 2 minutes, and we KO our opponent very quickly. On to our next fight. Sadly, we don't have the fun to train at a big-time gym yet, so we resort to our basement. I wasn't really planning on putting too much focus on my grappling because it's Kimbo. I kind of want to try and simulate how he fought in real life as a boxer, mainly. So, that's that. Our second pro fight was a back-and-forth war, honestly. I found that I was really going to have to put stock in my punch speed as I was getting countered very easily, and I got rocked a lot as well. Thankfully, we didn't get dropped, though. With 30 seconds left in the first round, I did manage to connect with a well-timed punch and end the fight, but it became clear this wasn't going to be a breeze career mode. In our third fight, the game forced me to rematch our first opponent, and during the training stage, I decided to enroll in a boxing-focused gym and try and learn some new punches when boosting my strike. We worked on such great workouts as rope-a-dope and touch butt in the park.
You're playing touch butt with that dork in the park, the ponytail. And I'm the one who ain't got no training partner? I don't think so. You seem to have it all figured out when you're fighting midgets.
It turns out our third fight was actually scouted by Dana White on his Looking for a Fight television series, so of course I had to put on for Mr. Dana White. And we would by catching our opponent with an uppercut and the most powerful hammer fist known to man. You'll come to realize that Kimbo possesses demigod power. Wait, hold on. Wrong demigod, sorry. After brutally knocking our opponent unconscious, we are assigned to the UFC, and in our debut, actually had a back-and-forth fight until we would finish our opponent with elbows from the guard. During our next fight, we would get taken down. It would take a bit to get back up to the feet, but we would catch him with an overhand while he was going for a spinning back fist and finish the fight via TKO. And we would also make quick work of our next opponent. You'll notice in these career modes that they have a pattern of just throwing you easy as hell calves, and it doesn't actually get hard until like near the end of the career mode. Now, I would just gloss over these calf fights, but then the video would be 3 minutes, so what are you gonna do? We would finally get a semi-serious fight against our rival, who's the guy we've beaten 2 times already. Like, what are we doing? I'm clearly the superior talent. And I proved that within 40-something seconds. After defeating our rival, I would pick up 2 more wins, and then I got knocked out late into the first round, making us 9-1. Thankfully, the streak would end before it began, and I would get another KO victory. After this, we finally got our first real fighter in Ruslan Magomedov, who has really good grappling skills. My game plan with the grappler was to not be as aggressive, still get my licks in, but not be swinging bombs all the time. Trouble started early when I got rocked from knees to the body. Now, thankfully, we were able to recover quickly. I started to land some powerful overhands and drop Ruslan a few times, and finally did manage to get the knockout. Defeating Ruslan will make us a contender, but first we need to get past Travis Brown. The fight was going well in my favor, although I couldn't finish on the ground because he kept just holding me and even rocking me. So, how do you overcome this problem? An uppercut to the jaw. Next opponent, we have wrestler Curtis Blades, and, well, he basically just crotch sniffed me for the first couple minutes. And then this happened.
What the hell is even that?
Slice is going to let his opponent stand up here.
We got taken down, submitted via Americano, which I wasn't really surprised about because it is Kimbo Slice, and we have dog shit grappling skills by this point. Then I had this dilemma. Do I fight Francis Ngannou or do I fight Mark Hunt? AKA, do I get knocked out? Or B, do I get knocked out? For the sake of the video and your entertainment, I took the fight with Francis, and actually won, surprisingly. After this, I decided to make a change. I know I said I wasn't going to play on Legendary, but what the hell, let's make it interesting. Oh, I can't put it on Legendary after I start? Well, that's just stupid. UFC 3 has a weird rival system, so after Ruslan, our next rival became Derek Lewis, who, if you didn't know, has the record for the most knockouts in UFC history, and is known for saying his balls was hot. So you would think this would be a stand-up war, right? Well, it started that way, until it didn't.
Oh, you're a wrestler.
Oh, he's hurt. That's it. The fight is over.
What the f***? And the losing would continue in my next fight when I got knocked the f*** out by Big Ben Rothwell. Thankfully, we would rebound against the Super Samoan Mark Hunt, and get the rematch against Derek Lewis, and it would end the exact same way as the first. Now, normally, I would just call bullshit and restart, but hey, rules are rules. And then I lost my very next fight by knockout to Todd Duffy, of all people.
Yo, you gotta be fucking kidding me! Fuck! You fucking pussy!
And getting viciously knocked out by Francis Ngannou in our rematch. After this 3-fight losing streak, I moved down to light heavyweight against CB Dollaway. Yeah, it was a terrible idea because he just smashed my face in from half guard. I don't know how I lasted as long, but it finally came to an end. Like, look at this. Why is the ref not ending the fight? Oh, wait, the ref was Mario Yamasaki? Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, this whole not training ground thing might have been a mistake. After this, the game just gave me all Caps to fight for fight offers, and this would be it, as after 2 KOs of Caps, the game, no joke, ended the career for me. It pulled the plug. Like, what the f***, EA? That's fucking f***ed up. So after going 16-8, I can at least say I did better with Kimbo than CM Punk, but we still didn't win the belt. But with that being said, hope you guys liked this video and found it funny. I had a lot of fun making and editing this. If this video does relatively well, then I will definitely do Brock Lesnar on Undisputed 3. So yeah, with that being said, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.